Okay, everybody, Dr. Anderson here, and I'm here with Haley, and she comes to us with symptoms on the bottom of her foot. Interesting history. When you hear about pain on the bottom of the foot, the number one thing you're going to hear about, especially if it seems to be back by your heel, is plantar fasciitis. A lot of people have plantar fasciitis. And sometimes the plantar fasciitis will even go into the arch a little bit, but her symptoms are predominantly on the heel, on the bottom, over a big area, even on the back of the heel. Maybe a little bit out on the ball of the foot, but not so much. Anyway, after being to many doctors, how many do you think you've seen, Haley?
4.
4 doctors? Okay. Some of them thought maybe she has plantar fasciitis. Some thought, well, maybe, I think she came to discover she may have tarsal tunnel syndrome. So tarsal tunnel syndrome is a lot like carpal tunnel syndrome in the hand. This region of your foot is called the tarsal tunnel. And when you have tarsal tunnel syndrome, you will get symptoms in the arch. You might get cramping in your arch. You might get burning, tingling, numbness in the arch. Okay? But again, hers tends to be a little bit more focused here, not here. So, if you go upstream from this nerve, this is the carpal tunnel area. If you go up the leg, up into this area about right here, in the middle of the calf, is another nerve tunnel called the soleal sling tunnel. So up in the leg, you have the sciatic nerve coming down, gets above the knee, and it divides into 2 branches. One of those branches goes here. The other branch comes around the outside of the knee and affects the top of the foot. But I'm going to get to the point here in a minute. But what I'm trying to say, to help figure out, well, is the problem from here or here? One thing we had her do is we had her lift her leg. So, Haley, if you can lift your leg up. So when I have her go up to here, what she's doing is she's stretching on the sciatic nerve. And is that getting uncomfortable there?
Yeah.
Can you go up any higher? Gets worse?
Yeah.
So she can feel it bothers her here, right? Why would that be? Well, her leg is straight. That nerve is being pulled. I mean, if you ever do a calf stretch, you'll know you're not only pulling on the calf, you're also pulling on that nerve. And there's a tunnel right there. In fact, it's pretty sensitive right there. That's where the nerve is being compressed by the soleal sling tunnel. But if I do this, bend her knee, it's relaxing the muscle and the nerve is not being stretched, and now your foot heel feels better.
Mm-hmm.
So we did this, it hurts. Do this, it's better. Bending her knee doesn't affect this area at all, right? But it's affecting this. So I thought it was an interesting observation. We don't see this a lot, but it's an interesting way that there were other things too. We went through quite a few things that support that the problem down here, we do know it's nerve. She has less feeling down there than she has in other parts of her leg. So we know it's a nerve issue, but whether it's this area, the soleal sling, or this area, that's affecting the bottom. It could be both, but that helps us to decide that it's more of a problem up in the soleal sling. So I hope that makes sense. I'm excited about it, you can probably tell, because you don't see it happen like this a lot. But that's something that, if you've heard of soleal sling entrapment, understand there are people out there that do not have as much of a tarsal tunnel syndrome as a soleal sling problem. They, again, may not really have tarsal tunnel soleal sling. If you have to do surgery on the soleal sling, it's a much easier recovery. And I might add just a little bit more information in the upper extremity. We've got the carpal tunnel. And if you go upstream from the carpal tunnel, you have another nerve tunnel up here called pronator teres. It's exactly the same thing as in the leg. Just a little bit of a side note. So thank you, Haley. You've been very generous to let us show how this works today. And I hope that was informative. If you would like to know more about all the things we do here at Anderson Podiatry Center, please subscribe. I'm really pleased we're getting so many subscribers each week. And if you have any comments or questions, we'd really welcome that too. So if you're struggling with tarsal tunnel syndrome, burning, tingling, numbness on the bottom of your foot or your heel, please think about what we just covered today. Thank you for watching.